Ready?
I am. Good morning, everybody. It's
Hi.
it's been a little while, and
I know.
we're joined here this morning with half of the crew. Part of the ship, part of the crew. It's Steph, my nerdy home, and myself. So good morning, Steph.
Yay. Good morning. Yes, we're live. Kara is doing her thing with the Rippaverse.
Yeah, that's right.
And yeah, and X-Ray wanted to be here this morning. We were actually chatting with her earlier, but she wasn't able to make it this morning. So it's just me and Maxfield today.
Holding down the fort. Yeah. So.
That's right. What are you doing today?
I am gonna be building some small boys. So
Yay.
these are Black Templar Space Marine Scouts. So these guys are a little bit, less tanky than the other guys. So I'm gonna be kind of putting these guys together, building their pieces. But it's much more difficult because they are itty bitty comparatively to their Space Marine counterparts. But
Oh,
so it
yeah.
should be fun. But and
What about
you just finished the canonically lesbian robot in Star Wars the other day, right?
Well, I was just about to say something about your space
Oh
marines.
yeah.
Where are the ladies? Aren't there women now
Oh
in
oh
the
God. You're right, Steph. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I have not bought the inclusive female Space Marines yet, so
Oh,
that's a bummer on my part. But we all
dang.
know that the
Okay.
female Space Marines could beat up all the male Space Marines. So
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I did. I finished R2D2. I'm starting on the sorting hat this morning. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think I can do this whole build in this one stream.
hell yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it. I think I can do it.
The sorting
This
hat.
is the sorting hat. Max is a Gryffindor.
Yeah, so
Max just found out my house today.
backstage we were kind of talking about houses and how we, came to find our house or whatever. But I did not know that Steph here is a Slytherin. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Slytherin and proud, baby. Very cunning.
Yeah. So, um, but yeah, I guess there's a test that you can take. Is that right? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
okay,
It's the official sorting test that you can take.
I need to be Soup's official.
You need to be like Soup's official. You are you think that you're a Gryffindor. I can see you being a Gryffindor, actually.
Yeah, I guess
I can see you totally being a Gryffindor.
I mean even Josh has said like without hesitation Max is a Gryffindor, but I would say Gryffindor, but I don't know. Yeah, I gotta take the test. So we'll see if
Yeah.
I can do that sometime soon. I don't know. I don't even remember the last time I watched Harry Potter. So
It actually, what?
I know, right?
Oh, okay. It actually makes sense now, like now that I think about it, that you and Josh are friends. Thank you, Spirit, for the blurb. It makes sense that you and Josh are friends if you're a Gryffindor and he's a Ravenclaw. Because like I don't know, for personality wise, like Ravenclaws are like real tight with Gryffindors.
Really?
And like I feel like yeah, and I feel like for every Slytherin you need like a Hufflepuff,
Oh my
right?
gosh. That's
The
yeah.
Slytherins and the Hufflepuffs like sort of balance each other out.
Okay. All right. I can see that. And so does a Ravenclaw balance a Gryffindor out or the other way around? Does someone from Gryffindor?
Yeah, they like balance each other out. Yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking
Hmm.
of Josh, he's in here for 2 doll hairs. Dude, thank you so much. I'll give you the little clown horn there instead of the DJ horn. He says, "Y'all are back. I've missed this so much." Oh man, I'm glad that
Aww.
you're back
That's
and watching us. Thanks, man. But yeah, he says Team Ravenclaw, but he would have guessed Slytherin for Steph. Wow, you would have. All right.
See? Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I don't know. Give off that vibe, I guess.
I don't know. It kind of comes back to what was that video that you and Melissa did where it's like looks like a
Oh,
jelly bean.
looks like a cinnamon
Cinnamon
roll.
roll.
Yeah. It was
Could kill
so funny
you.
because I asked when I was out with them, I was like, Kara, okay, I showed her the reel, and I was like, who's who, right? Who's who? Just because like I kind of knew like who I was gonna put with who, but I wanted another opinion. So I asked Kara, and Kara's like, yeah, that's X-ray. Yeah, that's totally you right there. I was like, okay. And I was like, let me get another opinion. So I asked Melissa, I showed her the reel. They're like, yeah, that last one is you. I'm like, I don't know what it is.
Oh, I love it. That's so funny. 'Cause yours was looks like it could kill you
Looks that could kill you.
and then would kill you.
It's like looks that could kill, but really would kill.
And then I love Melissa's like looks like it kill you is a cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon
Yeah.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my
Oh, I
favorite.
didn't even notice. I'm drinking out of my Harry Potter mug. It has all the houses on it. So like Hufflepuff and Slytherin are already like it's one of those that heat up and then like it shows up. So like it's black when I put it away.
Oh.
And then like as you heat it up, it's sort of that's why like that's not completed like the snake. All all the symbols aren't completed because you can see how high my coffee is right now.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I've seen one that's like Deadpool. I've seen a Batman one where yeah, you add
I have a Batman one.
There you go. Yeah, you add the coffee and it kind of reveals a little secret thing. So,
Yeah. I have this one and I have a Batman one. Those are the only two that I have. It's cool. I didn't even I didn't plan that. I just grabbed a mug. I was like, coffee, help. I was so tired. I don't know why. I
Well,
need to get more sleep.
you stay up pretty late just in general, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So like I was watching all weekend. I was watching the extended versions of Lord of the Rings movies. So yesterday I finished The Return of the King. And
Wow. So, I don't know if this is coincidence or not, or if it was fate, but I watched the
Mhm.
extended version of The Return of the King last night.
Did
I
you? Oh my gosh, yeah. I was watching it yesterday.
I'm not
Yeah.
even joking. Wow.
Yeah, I finished it yesterday, so I was watching Return of the King last night.
Okay. And what
Mhm.
is your favorite out of the three? I don't think I've ever asked you that.
I don't think so either. Out of the three, it's the Two Towers.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Why is that?
yeah. I just feel it's a really good balance, right, between story and action. It furthers the story along. I love it. I love that one. Which is funny because like I went and saw that movie in theaters and I think I've told this story before, but like I had a really long day. Like it was a long day. And I went and saw it with my friends and I ended up like halfway through falling asleep
I do
in the
remember
movie
you
theater.
saying
Like,
that, yeah.
yeah, I fell asleep and I woke up like at the very almost like when all the action was starting. I woke up and my friends like looked over at me like with disgust. They were so mad that
As
I had
as
fallen
they
asleep.
should. No, I'm
I
kidding.
you know.
But
Oh, I'm sorry. Long day.
that's fair, because then you went back and you rewatched them and everything, so
Yeah,
that's cool.
the proper way, the extended version.
Um, you know what's funny, because
Yeah, I know a lot of people like Return of the King, like that's their favorite one, but I love the Two Towers. Like I like that everybody like has their own screen time. I like Merry and Pip, the whole thing that happens. I don't know. I love I love that one.
that's
My
fair.
favorite one.
I mean, Two Towers was my favorite for the longest. I'd probably say when they first came out in 2001, 2002, and 2003, Two Towers was, I think, my favorite of the three. But then as I got older, I think Return of the King was my favorite in college, but now it's Fellowship, which is so weird, but I
Oh.
think my favorite right now, and the one that I think is objectively probably the best, is Fellowship.
Mhm.
But man, I could watch that first film all day. But I know a lot of people have trouble with that one because it is a slow start. Um, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of people will say that they'll kind of fall asleep during that one, but I don't know. Yeah, Fellowship is just so dang good.
It really is. I mean, rewatching them all, I'm just like, gosh, these are so good. Is there okay, here's my question for you.
Mm.
Is there one scene? I was actually going to tweet this out because there's one scene in the extended versions that makes me cry every single time. I mean, even like leading up to this scene,
Mm.
I I just I bawl.
Oh
I
wow.
don't know why. I just do. And it's such a short scene, and it's such a short scene, and it was like, uh,
Can I guess?
and it was deleted. Like it wasn't in the original cut of the film. Um,
Can I
it was
can I guess which scene it is?
yeah
Is it in the third film?
yeah.
Is it when Sam talks about the light in the darkness with Frodo?
No
Oh,
no
dang.
it's
Okay.
not. No,
What's the extended
it's
scene
a
that you love in the
I mean
third one?
that's a really good
Yeah.
scene. But it's when Elwyn's cousin Elwyn I can't say can never say their names, but it's when Elwyn's cousin like finds her like on the battlefield and he like screams like
Oh
she's like lying there.
yeah.
That part, like I swear, I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday and I was just like, God, this part just gets me. Like I cry every time, when I'm watching it, and it just every single time, because it's like he's not expecting to see her there,
Yeah.
right? He's not expecting to see her there, and then he finds her, and it's like the expression on his face, he's like looking around like for help. Like
Oh,
he's, he's like looking around for help. You could just see like the pain in his eyes.
yeah.
Like, someone help me. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm not prepared for this. Like, there's so much emotion coming through within that tiny
Yeah.
scene. It gets me every single time. And I don't even have I just know that the scene is coming up, and like I already start crying.
Oh.
It's every single time I watch that film, I'm just like, oh my god, it's about to start. It's about to, like, his acting is so great.
Carl Urban is like acting his
Yeah.
damn heart out during that scene, and
It,
yeah, and they got rid of it.
I know. I'm just like, oh my gosh, how? Why? It's such a powerful moment.
It is, and like you said, there's there's a lot of stuff going on in that scene because, as you mentioned, Éomer thinks that Éowyn is still at home. Like, Éomer thinks that
Yeah.
Éowyn is back with the horses, or that she didn't, join them. So he's not expecting to see her on the battlefield. And then
Yeah.
to see her not only...
And remember, like, they had that conversation before they even left.
Yeah.
Remember that conversation?
He
They had
says...
that conversation before they left.
He says war is the
About,
province of men, yeah.
Yes, he has that whole conversation with her, so it's not like he wasn't even expecting to see her there.
Yeah. So, he's not expecting to see her. He finds her what he thinks is dead. After, he's lost so many of his own men. But then, like you said, after he picks her up and finds her, he doesn't even really know what to do, and he just starts looking around, wondering, what's, like, do I call for help, or do I try and... Who can I go to? Because all he sees is like death and destruction. So it's just, it's such a powerful moment.
Such a powerful scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a powerful scene.
But yeah, Carl Urban is the goat.
The goat.
Dread,
Yeah, that's such a...
Éomer.
Oh, he was Dread?
Yeah, like the most recent, like 2014 Dread or whatever it came out. Like, yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that was
Yeah,
him.
yeah. So he's had some really pretty incredible roles.
Alright.
I do like him.
Bag 1 is finished.
Say again?
Oh, I said I'm talking in my chat. Bag 1 is finished.
Ooh, nice.
And Lewis has never watched any Lord of the Rings.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts.
Gutted.
I was gonna say I've got Josh in here for another $2. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that, man. He says, "Take that, Max. 3 against 1 for 2 towers." Wait. Who's the third person? Hang on a second here. Steph? Josh?
I don't know. Yeah.
Those are the 2. Does X-Ray
third?
like?
I don't know. Josh will say.
Oh, well, I still like Fellowship, so. In Dallas, Max said,
I
Return of the King. No, I did not say that. That is absolute lies, sir.
Uh-oh.
We've also got Kit Bash Carnage. Thank you for being here. We've got Russ Williams. Oh, Kyle. Kyle likes 2 towers. Josh, are you really going to rely on Kyle's takes? Come on. We've also got Psychotic Mongoose. We've got Eric O'Sullivan. And speaking of the devil, and he will appear, we've got Kyle in the chat as well. It says 2 towers for the win. Wow. That's too funny.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Lewis, who has never seen Lord of the Rings, any of them, says 2 Towers is my favorite.
Oh my god.
Stop.
I mean, honestly, anyone could pick either, like any of the three, and I'd still say, yeah, that makes sense. But wow, I'm surprised. And then what's going on, Cajun, and hello, Spirian. Good to see everyone in the chat. Thank you guys for being here this morning.
Yes.
But that's too funny. All right, I guess for those who don't really understand Tolkien, I guess Two Towers is a fine film. So no, I'm kidding.
Actually, for Tolkien fans,
Now, do you get that way with Harry Potter stuff?
No, I mean, not really. I think that the books were a lot better than the movies. Well, some of the books are. But I think that the people that like the second one, like the Chamber of Secrets, the movies, just going off of the movies, not the books. I think it's weird if people like the second one, like that's their favorite, because I'm just like, really? That's probably the lamest one out of all of them.
Oh wow.
To me, at least.
Maybe that's why I stopped watching, because I don't think I got past the second or third movie in the Harry Potter franchise. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I didn't make it that far.
Need to watch them. Yeah, the second one, the Chamber of Secrets is my least favorite.
Wow.
And yes, Josh, the books are way better. They really are. The books are way better. But yeah, that's my least favorite movie, just going off the movies. I think my favorite one is Order of the Phoenix. That is my favorite movie.
And which one is that in the grand scheme of things?
5.
Okay. Oh, so I gotta watch 4 movies before. All right.
5. I think a lot of people like like the 4th movie. Like that's the Goblet of Fire. That's like their favorite one, especially since you're introduced to the other wizarding schools. That's a lot of people's favorite, but I really like 5. I love the Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah, I think Deathly Hallows is my favorite, right? So I don't know.
You don't even know.
But that is a movie, right?
Yes.
Part 1A,
Part 1
1B, 1C, 2Z. Yeah.
Dude, when they were like Deathly Hallows Part 1 and then Part 2, I was getting so upset. I was like, God dang it. All of these movies, I think it was in the heyday of IP finales with their Part 1s and 2s. Like everything had a Part 1 and 2. It was so annoying.
Huh. Okay. I don't know if... Well, now they're doing that with Mission Impossible because they just did Dead Reckoning Part 1, right?
Yeah.
So they're kind of trying to bring that back, I guess.
Which is so sad. Man, I think more people should have watched Dead Reckoning. I thought that movie was great.
So, real quick, I do have to defend my honor here real quick, Steph, so I apologize, but...
Okay.
Josh and Kyle seemingly believe that they heard me say that Return of the King is the best film. What I actually said, if my friends actually listened to me...
He's gonna actually, guys.
Actually, I said that The Return of the King has one of the best scenes, if not the most best or epic scenes, when the Rohirrim finally ride into the Pelennor fields at the Battle of Minas Tirith. I think that, yes, that is maybe one of the most epic, beautiful scenes in cinema history that we will never, ever get again. However, I still think that as a whole, Fellowship might be a better film. I don't know.
I completely agree 100% with the scene.
Yeah, that scene is just chef's kiss.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will say that the Lord of the Rings films are the best films ever made. But that is an objective and subjective truth. So. Josh says Order of the Phoenix is my favorite book, but hated the
Mine
film
too.
interpretation. It cut out and changed so much.
Yeah, it did. I didn't mind it though. I think I gave it a little bit more grace because it's my favorite book. I was looking forward to it. But yeah, it's my favorite book. I love that book.
When was the last time that you got a chance to read one of them? Or do you have to like read all of them, or do you sometimes just kind of read one at a time? Or
No, if I read a book series, I have to start from the beginning. Or if I like if I read 5, then I'll read 6 and then go back and read 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like I have to complete it in some way.
Man, that's a lot of time and dedication.
I know.
But I respect it.
Yeah, I have to complete it in some way.
Yeah.
Like if I start, then I have to complete it. Like I just finished watching the latest season of Demon Slayer on Crunchyroll.
Ooh, how was it?
And yeah, oh, it was so good.
Nice.
It was so good. But I began getting impatient, and so
Oh.
they're putting out they're putting out a 3-part movie, but I was like, there's no release date, so I don't know when it's gonna come out. And I was like, you know what? I want to know what happens next. And like I've always been like so close to just like buying the whole box set of Demon Slayer manga, and I've just never done it. I want it, but I've never actually like, pulled the plug and actually purchased it. So I was like asking my nephew like, hey, can I borrow the last few books of Demon Slayer? I kind of want to know what happens next. And so I had to like sit down and like read the rest of it, and I was just, oh my god, I was bawling my eyes out. I cannot wait for the 3-part movie because it has a really good, like, I guess, like, according to my nephew, it has a very loyal adaptation from book to anime. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for it, because I was bawling my eyes out when I was finishing it up.
Wow.
And now I want to go back to the beginning and read from start to finish. because I'm like, okay, I read the last part. Now I want to go back and read like from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel right to me.
To like just read the end.
I read just read the end.
Well, I think anime and manga do that better than anybody else. Is their book to television or book to film interpretation is so well done. It does it better than anyone. Like, it's so respectful, and sometimes it's just a 1-for-1. Like, it's not even interpreting, it's just literally putting what's on the page onto the screen. And I think that that's really rare nowadays, which I like about manga a lot and anime. But just because they don't need to, at least from a lot of the time, I don't see it where they're like changing, core, character traits and things like that. They're pretty much just doing a one-to-one adaptation. But yeah.
Until they get to like, turning it into live action for Netflix, then they start changing.
Blech. Then they get Death Note, and then you're like, oh boy, yeah.
I have yet to finish Death Note.
I don't think I know anyone who liked the live action. So.
No, I mean like the anime. I need to finish the anime. I think I stopped watching it with I think maybe 4 episodes left. I need to finish it.
We've got Psychotic Mongoose. Yeah, that's one I also have on my to watch list. We've got Psychotic Mongoose, who gifted a membership, and he actually gifted it, and he gifted it to himself. He got it again. Nice, Psychotic. Well, thank you so much for the gifted membership, and congratulations on becoming a member.
Yeah, nice. And then Psychotic Mongoose also gifted a Kick subscription to Lewis. Now Lewis can throw boobs in the chat.
Ooh, nice. I do appreciate that on 4th of July we were able to put boobs in the chat. That was real nice.
Yes, the 4th of July boobs.
America boobs, yeah.
You know what? To celebrate that. Let's celebrate that. We're going to celebrate. Boom. Throw some boobs in the chat. If you are here this morning hanging out with me and Maxfield. Throw some boobs in my chat. You guys have access to them. I see you guys. All right, throw them. I've got 3 nice sets of boobs all for you guys.
Ooh.
So throw them in the chat. There you go. They're not mine. They're Sydney Sweeney's.
Let's see. Let me go to your emotes here and find.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Boom.
Boom, Maxfield threw America. America.
America boobs. There it is. Good morning, MG. Good to see you, brother. Eric O'Sullivan says, I never read the books, and Jackson's movies were my gateway to Middle-earth. I tried reading The Hobbit, and I'm sorry, but it bored me. I did love Children of Hurin, read to me by Sir Christopher Lee. Yeah, the Hobbit book was meant to be more of a children's book, whereas Lord of the Rings was meant for a more adult audience. But I did read The Hobbit in middle school, high school. But the Children of Hurin I have not read yet, but I hear is amazing. And yeah, Christopher Lee, I mean, his impeccable voice acting, is just, gosh, next level. I'm still, I feel like, Robert Meyer Burnett, because he was actually able to speak with Sir Christopher Lee and interview him, and I mean, I'm sure RMB is just elated that he had the opportunity to do that, and what a cool, story to have. So. What's your favorite?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that about what Eric said, because I didn't read the books either. So, yeah, Peter Jackson's movies were my gateway as well.
Yeah.
I didn't read them either.
No, I think that's fair. I think for a lot of people, yeah, that was their.
Oh yeah. I think for a lot of people that was their gateway as well. It's like their introduction to Lord of the Rings. Because I think some people had to read those books in high school, and I never did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never read those books in high school.
What's funny is, like, I think you could probably say the same thing now for, like, Marvel, is that for a lot of people, the Marvel movies were an introduction for people to, like, comic books. However, like, I guess superheroes are more normie, like, people know who Superman is, but they don't know who Aragorn is, so but the movies were more of like an introduction to, hey, you can like this stuff now, you don't have to be a nerd.
Yeah, well, you can thank The Big Bang Theory for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I really do. I think The Big Bang Theory, like, made nerddom mainstream. Like, it made it cool to be a nerd. And
that sucks.
I hate that show.
Yeah. It's so dumb and just not funny whatsoever.
No, it's not. Oh, okay.
It's like, I feel like what people envision being a nerd is, but it's not actually that at all. But, oh well.
I'm about to place a sticker, so I'm not going to talk for a little while.
Oh, chat, hold your breath.
Everybody be quiet.
Be quiet. Hold your breath.
That's crooked. Okay. Okay, I got it.
Okay. Whew.
Max, like, passes out.
I turned my camera on and I'm all purple. Whew. All right. Chat, we did it. That's first sticker down. All right.
Yeah. Yep. 1 to go.
Yeah, I was telling Steph that I tend to do that whenever I'm painting. If I've got like something really intricate or detailed, I just won't talk, or I have to hold my breath or something. Because then I find myself like out of breath afterwards.
Yes, clear, be quiet. Be quiet. Let's get this just right. Bugs me if it's off center.
So then, do you have a So your favorite Harry Potter film is the fifth one you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite Harry Potter character?
Oh, I love Ron.
Ron Weasley.
I love Ron. I love let's see it.
Any
I love Ron, Draco and Malfoy, or Draco and Malfoy, Draco and Neville.
Well, Neville, because he had the
Luna,
glow up,
for
right?
the girl. No, I don't care about
Oh,
that. I think
okay.
Neville is a great character. Luna is also one of my favorite characters too. I love her. It always made me laugh when I was reading the book.
I don't think I know who Luna is, but I'll take your word
Luna
for it.
Lovegood. I really love Luna.
And why are those kind of the characters that you feel like are your favorites, or you resonate with them more? Or
I think Ron had a lot of his character growth and just his character in general, like stolen from him in the movies. So there are some things that like happen in the movies that Hermione does and like helps with, and it's actually Ron that does it in the book. But he's a great companion to Harry, and he's like it's. I feel like for people, it's not obvious why Ron or Neville are in Gryffindor, but like in the books, it kind of is because they're incredible characters. Neville has the same character growth, well, even more developed in the book. But I love his character growth, you know. And then Luna just makes me laugh. I just love her. She's like a little ray of sunshine. I feel like Luna is like what people, strive to be. Like she doesn't care. She is who she is, and she doesn't apologize for it. Like, she has that rare. I don't know. I think she's just like she doesn't care about what anybody thinks of her. She just does what she wants to do, and not a lot of people can do that, but she can.
nice, I like it. I wish I knew these characters, but I'll take your word for it. Josh says my favorite film is Goblet of Fire. The complete loss of hope during that story. Order of the Phoenix had some great moments, though.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people's favorite film is Goblet of Fire, but I don't know. I don't know.
What's the next movie series you'll probably watch?
I have no clue.
Or maybe a TV series? Well, you said you read Demon Hunter and watched Demon Hunter.
Demon Slayer.
Or sorry, yeah, Demon Slayer. Which is brilliant. I really do like that anime show.
Yeah.
And I'm not a weeaboo, but I do like that stuff, so. Don't check my pillows because I definitely don't have a 6-foot waifu pillow, body pillow.
Hey, I have one. I'm not afraid to say it.
Oh my god. Of who?
I have one. I'm pretty sure I like showed it off on Instagram one time.
Oh my god.
I've got one.
That's amazing.
There.
Is it of like a waifu or a hubby?
Nah, it's a hubby.
Oh, okay. I was like, that'd be pretty funny if it's like a.
And it's not even an anime character, but you know what? I don't even care. I still have a pillow.
It's Jeremy
I still
Renner.
have a body pillow. It's not Jeremy Renner.
But yeah, that's pretty funny. That would be pretty funny if you had just a big titty anime wife pillow. Who's doing the what is it?
I do not.
A Hiego face, right? Is that what it's called?
I have no idea.
You know what that is. Get out
But
of
yes,
here.
I know what that is.
Okay.
I know what that is, but I don't know. I didn't know that's what that was called. I know what you're talking about. Though.
Okay. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Good morning, Tazrin. Lewis says it's an ugly ass Jeremy Renner, 100%.
Wow. Damn.
It's not. It's actually Killian Jones.
Not Killian Murphy?
Captain Hook. No. It's Killian Jones. I thought his name was pronounced Cillian. Is it not?
Oh, is it? I don't know. What? Because he's Irish, right? Is that where the name stems from? I don't know. Cillian Murphy? Silly boy Murphy?
Silly boy Murphy. But yeah, it's what's his name? It's Killian Jones. Captain Hook from Once Upon a Time. Captain Hook.
Captain Hook. Not from Peter Pan?
Captain Hook. Yeah, he's Captain Hook from Peter Pan.
But he's also in...
But it's from the show Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
The actor, Colin O'Donoghue.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. Actor. Plays the role so well. I love that show, Once Upon a Time.
He also fits your pillowcase pretty well, from what I'm understanding, so...
They made one, so...
so you're like, well, it's mine.
I mean, it's there.
It's there.
It's there, and it's mine now.
So, I bought it. I'm trying to think if there's any woman that I would be inclined to purchase a body pillow for. I have one. I can think of one, but they'd never make it, so.
You can have one made.
But then it's weird, because it's like, oh, you specifically want this one?
You're making it weird.
With yours, they already made it, so you're like, oh, that's cool, I'll buy that. But I would have to go out of my way to be like, I want this one. Oh well. Plus I've got Gideon, who's a pillow himself, so yeah.
Aw, yeah, Gideon. Does he sleep with you?
He does, actually. We have our little routine every night. I give him his wet food. And then he finishes his or I guess that's his dinner / dessert. And then I get in bed and we'll either start to read or watch a show or something. And then whenever he's finished with his dinner / dessert, he'll come into my room. I'll pat on the bed on his little he has a hoodie that he sleeps on. So I'll pat on the hoodie. I'll just do this, and then he'll hop up and sleeps right next to my head on this big old hoodie. So that is our ritual.
Your camera's not on. Do you know that, right?
Yes, yeah. I have the face cam off for now because I look horrendous. But I'll probably turn it on here in just a second. Because
Okay.
I also had all my lights in the room turned off, so I was like, I'll probably just turn it on.
Lewis said, geez, I actually thought MVP was talking about another dude there.
Oh God, no.
No, it's his cat. It's his cat.
I give my boyfriend wet food and
Not the wet.
Oh, is that what they're calling it these days? I give my boyfriend wet food and...
Quiet.
Okay. Everyone hold your breath. Hold your breath.
Hold on. Stop laughing. Okay. Hold your breath. Alright, I got it. Ooh, that was good. Perfect. There's a curved piece too, so I was really worried about that.
Ooh, that's tough. You got to be careful with those curved pieces.
Yeah. They can be tricky.
The curved ones have more personality though, so. The stickers, I mean, like the stickers that are curved.
Yeah, of course, the stickers.
But yeah, I think that's so funny. Why would someone think that I was talking about like a boyfriend? I pat on my, he sleeps on a hoodie, and he eats his wet food, and you know, it's so funny. But Eric says, I might be allergic to cats, but please give Gideon a scritch on the noggin and a butt pat for me. Aw, Eric, I will absolutely do that. Thank you, brother. Yeah, he's a good old boy. He loves his scritches and his butt pats. So.
Butt pats?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
And he's a thick old boy, so he can, you know, he's got lots of loving to, like, you know, scratch and pet and pat. Yeah.
Yes, butt pats are always nice.
From your husband or for like a cat?
What?
Like, if you get a butt pat from your boyfriend or husband, you know?
I don't have either.
Well, I mean,
for a pet, I could do.
Actually, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say I got a butt pat in Vegas my first year there.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, someone slapped me on the butt.
It was after you did your squats.
I forget. I think it was
So,
before.
To be fair, you kind of
We're asking
deserve
for it.
it.
Oh.
You were asking for it.
Damn.
First year in Vegas, Max was doing like push-ups and squats in front of people.
Hey, what can I say? I was the crowd asked me to, so I was just doing what any entertainer would do. And I said, "Are you not entertained?" And then they were like, "No, we want you to do squats." And I was like, "Okay." And then this past year, they were like, "Max, we need you to beat Beardo's score on the punch machine." And I was like, "Okay, if you guys want me to."
Oh, that was fun.
That was really funny. Yeah, that was a good.
You know, I haven't played this today. Max is here with us.
Me.
There you go. I need to add that now. I need to add that to the end.
No, I'll record something for you so that you can actually have it as a little blurb. Yeah, MG says squats are not consent. I agree. Cosplay is not consent. We have Dildo Baggins in the chat. Well, hello, Dildo Baggins. Thank you for being here. And we've also got Code Nomics. What's happening, Code? Good to see you, brother.
Hey!
He goes, Max is lying. He has a 6'4" waifu pillow of me.
Knew it.
You got me.
Knew it.
Got me.
Would you ever watch the rest of the Harry Potter movies?
I would just need someone to kind of. I feel like I would need someone to watch it with me, if that makes sense. I don't know, because I don't know if I would have the mental fortitude to just like keep chugging along for like 20 movies. So I think,
Did you say 20 movies?
yeah. I mean, let's be real. It's
That's
okay,
fair.
and maybe it's not 20, but it's 18. So at least, it's close enough. But yeah, I'd kind of need someone to like hold my feet to the fire to like either be there with me to watch them, like so we could watch it together, or like someone who's like, oh, okay, tonight we're watching this one and we're gonna do this or that. So I don't know. But yeah, would you recommend I just start from one and just, cause like,
Yeah, just start from one.
yeah, okay.
I'll watch them along with you. Start from one.
That's a big commitment.
Yeah, just start from one. Ah, this piece just popped off. Yeah, start from one and then just keep going.
Okay.
Are you gonna come to the meetup in Texas?
Not October, right?
I think.
As of right now, I don't know if I can do that one.
Yeah, 'cause there's I think. Oof, I don't know. It's really bad. I don't know when the meetup is in October. Depending on the day, I might actually be in Orlando.
Oh wow. That's lame. That's not fair.
I know.
You're like, hey, are you gonna come out to the meetup? And I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to see you. And then you're just not there. Like, oh, okay.
I don't know what day it is. Oh, okay. Experience says October 25th through the 27th. Okay. I have to double check on the Orlando days that I have to be in Orlando.
If you are,
I know that I have to be in Orlando in October sometime. I can't remember the days.
if you are not in Texas during that time, I will not be going then. So.
I have to double check. I have to double check and I'll let you know.
Okay. But it does sound fun because it's like, it sounds a little bit more chill, not as like, like Vegas and Dallas are big meetups, but this one sounds like it's a little bit more laid back, which I think would be fun. So.
Yeah. We've already like seen the bar that it's gonna be
Oh,
at.
cool.
I love the. My gosh, I love the bar that it's going to take place in. You try and come. You should try and come.
Okay.
I want to see Max two-stepping.
Oh yeah. Once you
I want to see you two-step.
once you see me two-step, it's all out the window from there. It's like, oh man, this guy's got it all. No, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
package deal.
He can do squats. He can sing SpongeBob.
Package deal.
He can two-step.
What can't he do? Sparian says I'll be living in Florida by then. That's right, Sparian. You're moving to Florida in like September.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congrats on the move, man. That'll be hopefully that
Yeah.
ends up going well for you. Eric O'Sullivan says, "How is the new job, MVP?" Dude, I think it's going really well. I appreciate you asking. Yeah, I like it a lot. I get to help out a ton of people. And it's nice to have something stable with, like a solid schedule. That's more like structured. but still gives me the freedom and the ability to do like YouTube when I want to. And I think that that's pretty cool. So I'm really thankful, especially in this like current economy right now, where trying to find a job or trying to even get an interview is just like impossible. So yeah, I'm really thankful, and the job is rewarding. So as long as I feel like I'm making a difference, or I'm helping people, that's pretty cool. So
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
Spirian, subscribe with Prime over on Twitch, and then Heath Nation. Hi, Heath. Hi. Up to heart sticker. Thank you, Heath. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I like that you find fulfillment in your work. That's great.
Thank you. Yeah, and I think even, I don't know, because I think we've asked this before, is like, when you're talking to a girl or you're like going through the dating phase, does the girl really care about what you do, or does she care about how much you make? And like, you want something that can provide for a family, but you also, like you said, Steph, you want something that's like you find purposeful. So I'm very thankful that I've found something that is a little bit of both. Where I can find purpose in it, but it can also support me and, Gideon, which is my cat for now. So,
you and Gideon living it up.
Hell yeah. So,
speaking of dating,
ooh,
dude, I am obsessed with that. I don't know. Do you watch reality TV? Because I don't. I don't watch reality TV. I find it like mind-numbingly just
trashy.
Irritating. I can't watch reality TV. But for whatever reason, I am hooked on this YouTube dating show. It's Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
I remember you doing a live stream on it, and talking about it. About the guy who was like, nice guys finish last, right?
Yes. Yes.
And how he just like walking into the room and these ladies are popping. You're like, oh no. Yeah.
Like just based on looks, right? And that's their instructions. Okay, so they're given instructions, and she's like, when they walk in, you pop your balloons based on like their first appearances, right? First appearances, if you like what you see, then you keep your balloon unpopped. If you don't, then you pop it. But ever since I watched those 2 episodes, I've gone back and I've binged it.
Oh my goodness.
I've binged it, and I'm just like, why am I so obsessed with this show? It's a ridiculous dating show. And then I took a deep dive. Into like YouTube dating shows in general.
Oh my gosh.
So like I found a few of them. Like I think one of them's called like The Button. Another one is like like swipe left or right in real life, and it's like, a group of like 20 people. A group of 20 women, 20 guys. They just walk up to each other and they either literally like swipe left or they swipe right.
Wow.
And then they go. Yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like, whoa. And then if they match, they get to sit at a table and talk to each other. And I think they have like an allotted time to speak to each other. And if they like what they hear, then they can either, go out on a date, or they can switch it up, right? And just like, no, this isn't going to work. And then they just pick someone who they didn't match with, right? Who they like rejected initially. So they can like swap. It's the craziest thing, and I'm like so obsessed with it. And I'm watching these things and I'm like, is this what like regular people feel when they're watching these shows?
The like reality
Because I'm
shows.
just like, I'm hooked. Yeah, I'm just like hooked. I had to stop myself from watching, from
Oh my
continuing on. I'm like,
gosh.
okay, I have to stop watching. I had to stop watching and do some actual work. Like, you just stop watching these.
So let me ask you this though, and here's the real question. Because reality TV is very scripted, very produced. So,
Yeah.
do you think that these YouTube shows are scripted?
No, because the people are like seriously 100% giving their personalities. Like 100%. Like whatever they say, that's how they are. That's how they act.
You really
And
you believe that they
the
are
fact that I'm like cringing at some of the things that they're saying or at some of the traits that they're putting forward, like, oh my gosh, I'm just like, no way. Yeah, that's how they are. That's how they are. That's how they think. And the entitlement of some of these ladies, I'm just like, oh, like some of them are like, what do they say? Oh, they're like wearing this short, or not short, but like low cut shirt with boobs hanging out, right? Short cut shirt, boobs hanging out. And then they go and ask this guy, like, so what's the first thing you noticed about me? First thing, just say it. Be honest. You said your favorite trait is honesty, so be honest. And he was like, are they real? And then she goes off and it's like, I don't know if it's going to work out. You seem a little misogynistic. It's like, bitch, you asked him
my god.
to be honest. Like, what are you talking about?
That's how they get you every time.
Misogynistic. Like,
Every
you asked him to be honest and now you're holding it against him. Like, get out of here. And it's so funny because like one of them that I watched, like they had the girl hit on the guy, right? So she had to actually put in some effort. And when it came time to like talk, foot smeller. Oh my gosh, hello. When it came time to like actually talk and get to know, the guy or whatever, all they were doing was like asking him questions about them.
Say that one more time. So
not him, not like getting to know him,
right.
But like asking him like, what do you think of me? What do you think of me? It was like all about them.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
weird.
I don't think that's how this works. Like you're supposed to be asking him questions, and because like in this one, like the roles are supposed to be reversed. Like they're supposed to be finding out about the guy, but they couldn't stop talking about themselves, and it was like, yeah, I think that's how they actually are. Like they're very self-centered.
Man, that's such a turnoff.
Yeah,
but that's so interesting that this, because I don't know, I guess I'm more cynical, and I guess I disbelieve more, like, because I think all those shows are scripted, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Because yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they are, just because it's like a YouTube show, and honestly, like some people, it feels like, and sometimes they say it like, I'm here because they needed extra people.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm here because they needed extra people. Like they weren't ready, they weren't, invited. Like some people were just like taken off the street. That's why I'm like more inclined to think that, oh yeah, it's.
Uh-oh. I think I might. Did I lose Steph? I don't know. Can you guys still hear me? For some reason, I think I might have lost Steph. Huh. Weird, yeah, her stream just died on me. That's a bummer. Well, let's see, chat. What do you guys got to say? Josh says, what's bad is there are people who think about how most of these reality stars act is normal. Ugh. Yeah, that's brutal. And then he also says, yes, they're scripted to the point that producers and writers manipulate situations. Yeah, and that's kind of what I found about reality TV and like these types of shows. I feel like are very scripted. So, and then MG says, the thing I always find funny is the girls will look down on the guys for being on the show while they themselves are on the show. Huh. All right. Well, bummer. I'm sorry that we lost Steph, guys. Yeah, because I'm wondering if maybe her computer just totally died on me, because her Discord thing just completely died as well. Let me go ahead and see if I can turn this bad boy on. And uh-oh. Now can you guys hear me? Man, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. Well, yeah. Like I said, I don't know when I got muted, but I was gonna say, if you guys want, I can stick around for a little bit longer, see if Steph gets her computer set up, and I'll kind of finish this guy up and see what we can do here. Josh says, I'm dead. Yeah. Shoot. Well, it looks like Steph's stream crashed. Okay. Josh says, my old boss used to say her life goal was to be on The Bachelor so she could hopefully become the Bachelorette. That should tell you. Oh, no. That's awful. Oh, well. Well, I'll stick around here for a little bit, guys, and hopefully Steph is able to return, but if not, that's totally fine. I'm gonna finish up this guy here and see if we can finish at least one piece today. Terra Crystal says, reality isn't really scripted, but they have general ideas how they want people to react, then it's all improv. Here's Becky, she's a harlot, now Becky, you try to steal Lucy's boyfriend, and action. Yeah, I feel like that's, like, yeah, when I mean scripted, they have the scenes set up. You know, they have the scenes scripted in that fashion. They probably don't have lines that they've memorized, but they kind of get a generalized idea of what they need to do. And the producers and the directors promote the degeneracy. So they'll probably be like, oh yeah, so you should probably get in a fight with this girl, or like this girl stole this guy from you, and so you need to like confront this person, and you know, it's all fake. It's all fake. I mean, what's the phrase? You know, I only believe, I don't believe anything I see and only half of what I hear, or something like that. I forget what the phrase is. You guys probably know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, there you go, Josh. I was just taking a moment of silence for Steph that she left, unfortunately. So it looks like her internet went down. Dang. Okay. She says, really just waiting to see if she's going to try and reboot the modem and see if that works. But yeah. Writers will sometimes feed the lines. Oh, interesting. Scarlet number 2 was the first misstep in the Energon universe. Wow. Yeah, I did not get a chance to read Scarlet issue number 2, which was the most recent Energon universe comic book issue that came out this past week. Scarlet issue number 1 was fine. It was fine. You know, it was nothing to really write home about. But after having like banger after banger with Duke, Cobra Commander, and Transformers, I mean, you can't have these types of missteps. Cause now they're doing Scarlet and what's the other one? Scarlet and not Cobra Commander, but the other like villain, Destro, and both of those are just kind of meh. So, oh well. They will lie and say someone was talking shit about someone else. That, or they will say things like, "Does he like you though? I got the impression he likes Steph instead of you." Oh God. See, that sounds awful. That sounds so miserable. Like I wouldn't want to be on that. But like you said, Josh, people just want the fame of it all, right? So, oh man, MG says, the guy, the snarky fella who cried on it blocked me. Gosh dang it, man. These people are too much. They've just got nothing but time on their hands. But then the second you like state your opinion, oh my God, it's an attack. So, oh well. All right, boys. Moment of truth here. Don't move. Don't say anything. Oh, wait. I gotta clean this off real quick. Okay. All right. No one move. Don't say anything. Don't breathe. We're about to glue this guy to the base. All right. The moment of truth. We gotta get it perfect. Hold on. Let's see if we can focus in. Focus in. Focus. There we go. That's a big globule of glue there. All right. Don't move, don't breathe. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Now we're talking. All right. I like it. I like it. We're in business. We're going to take the head. Oh no. Lewis says, I'm blaming you for her stream crashing, bro. Damn, I didn't do anything. It's her internet provider. Yes, Josh, I was watching a little bit of Sippin' with McDizzy. I was watching a little bit of it last night. My God, were there some interesting videos that you showed, my friend. We'll talk about it tonight, but gosh dang, that was crazy. Eric O'Sullivan says, nice landing. Thank you, sir. I think we're looking good here. I think we're looking good. Now, to add the piece de resistance, the cherry on top, the head. And look at that. We have a Black Templar neophyte. And just like that, there he is in all his glory. So, Yeah, these guys are cool. They are, like I said, totally different from your regular Space Marine. Got a totally different look and feel. Oh, you know what? I forgot I gotta put the shoulder pads on him too. That's why he was looking kind of weird. Looking a little bit different. Yeah, let's see if we can throw those shoulder pads on him, eh? Let's see. These are gonna be in here. I believe it's a person of color Templar, MG. Spirian I always like the Space Marine Scouts. Some of my favorite, maybe because I'm a Cav Scout. Oh, there you go, Spirian. That's right, dude. Hell yeah. That's badass. The Space Marine Scouts are pretty cool. I guess I've never really used them all that much in a game, but with the Black Templars, they are a large, like they're a larger part within the army. And so you can utilize them pretty well to like hold objectives and things like that. So they are, I think, a staple for the Black Templars. Scooch these guys out. Oh, you know what? The other ones are probably going to be in the other sprue. Oh, there she is. X-Ray Girl. She says, I'm missing out and in bed because I'm feeling blech. Max and Steph are holding it strong for us. Holding down the fort. Well, hello, X-Ray. Thank you for being here. We know you're feeling blech, but we're praying that you're feeling better. Hopefully can feel better by today, the end of today. Steph really has an issue crashing, be it her stream or her cars. Oh no! That's terrible. But glad to see you here, X-Ray. Hopefully you can get some rest. Alright, so we're going to grab this shoulder pad as well. And where's the other one? I could have sworn I just saw it. There we go. And then the final one will be here, these two. A 1 and a 2. Perfect. Alright. Let's put these shoulder pads on this bad Larry. Rudy, good morning, brother. He says, morning, all dropped by to hit a like. Y'all have a blessed Sunday. You too, Rudy. Amen. Have a blessed Sunday, my man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, X-Ray, hopefully maybe just some sleep. And like you said, once you get it all out of your system, I think you should be feeling better. But that initial just like, nausea and just pain and sickness is just the worst. Hopefully, X-Ray Girl, you at least had fun at, I think you were at an event the other day, so hopefully you had fun doing that, though. Nice. Okay. Spirian says, are there any Marines in a Marine artillery company that are scouts or forward observers? So, not that I know of in terms of the Space Marines. I know that the Tau actually have a scout troop that can like be a forward observer for a larger mech unit. I played a Tau army once where the guy had like a scout that was out in front, and the scout was actually able to observe where the mech was shooting, and he could call out shots. So the mech could like shoot even farther across the board because he had his scout like observing for him. So that would be something that would be similar to a forward observer. And then I would say the Imperial Guard. Like, Imperial Guard actually have artillery units. I don't think they have scouts as forward observers, but the Imperial Guard do have a pretty cool artillery unit that I do have. It's in my case over here, but I like the Imperial Guard a lot because they're just essentially like, you know, American military. It's pretty fun to play. There are just a lot of pieces with Guard, a lot of rules, a lot of moving pieces, a lot of vehicles, a lot of artillery pieces. So, but it's a beautiful army though. The Imperial Guard are really rad. Oh, in the Marine Corps, yes. I mean, that was one of my jobs. One of the things that we learned in the Marine Corps as an artillery officer was how to do forward observing. So we were actually graded on our ability to, you know, scout. So there were times where we'd leave, you know, 24 to 48 hours prior to a larger movement, so that we could find an open position where we could like scout and be forward observers. And they are in the platoon. They are part of the company of Marines, or they can be attached. So like, I was attached to an infantry unit so that they could we could effectively call for fire for this infantry unit. So yeah, so there are Marine Corps units that you either have within the artillery company or within the artillery platoon, or they can be attached to an infantry unit or something, and they can be forward observers there. So yes, Yuri Volte, their guys thrown in the meat grinder. That is very true. So, well, friends, it is about 8:30 here in sunny California. So, and we were able to get one of these bad boys done. Look at that. Look at... Oh, hold on. Let it focus. There it is. There he is. We got him a little custom base, too. So, he's looking good. We can add him to the pack here with all these different scouts. So, the neophytes, the Black Templar neophytes. I've got 3 more of these guys to build, and then I actually just finished this guy as well. And this is he's a piece of Chaplain Grimaldus. So this guy is pretty cool actually, but he's just another part of a larger unit. But I just had to base him so he can get primed and ready for battle. So. But that should be it for today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I'm so sorry that Steph, that her setup broke down on us, but hopefully we can get her back here soon. And I look forward to seeing you guys tonight for Max's Man Cave, or next weekend for our next build stream, because we're going to try and bring these back. You know, we're hoping to get some more guests on here, and we're hoping to do this more regularly and get back into our regular schedule. So, Kara is holding down the fort at the Ripiverse booth at the I forget which convention they're at, but Kara's holding down the booth. X-Ray is not feeling well, and we're gonna hopefully get the crew back together either next week or next weekend or the weekend after that. So, keep your eye out. Thank you guys as always for watching. We love seeing y'all here. And thanks for chilling with us on our Sunday mornings. These are a lot of fun. Oh, you know what? I'll ask you guys this. You know, I was asking the girls, and I wanted to kind of get y'all's take on this too. Why not? So we're trying to figure out a name for the show, and we want it to be kind of an alliteration, right? So we were thinking crafts and coffee. Like Sunday morning crafts and coffee. Something like that, right? Or Sunday morning hobby hangout. I don't know. What do you guys think? Crafts and coffee or hobby hangout? I don't know. Because we're technically doing our hobbies, but we're also crafting and having coffee. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. Cajun Corey says, later Max. See ya Cajun, see ya Psychotic, later Spirian, later Lewis R. Thank you. Have a great Sunday as well. Thank you, Eric O'Sullivan. And he says, hope you meet a nice gal at church today. Me too, brother. I hope so as well. That would be fantastic. So, Tara Crystal says, build streams are nice and chill. I agree. Yeah, I'm glad that you like hanging out, guys. So Tara Crystal says crafts. Okay, all right. Crafts and coffee or hobby hangout? Spirian likes hobby hangout. Interesting. All right. We'll think of something. Build and chill, wake and make. Oh, wake and make. All right. Beans and build. Also a good name for the Friday night show. Yeah. We'll see. But no, Friday nights are comic shop conversations. Sunday mornings, I'm thinking of either crafts and coffee or hobby hangout. And then Sundays, of course, Max's Man Cave. So we just got to come up with a few good names, and we'll be on our way. So, but all right, guys, have a great rest of your Sunday, a great rest of your weekend. And I'll see y'all tonight. And also catch Steph on her show. I think Steph might be doing Talk Nerdy to Me, or Talk Nerdy. She'll be doing that later today, I'm pretty sure. So if you don't catch her there, come by the MVP channel and come watch us do Max's Man Cave tonight. So that should be pretty fun. So love you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see y'all soon. Take care.